Rodgers going to come out throwing. Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. And he's going to get this on down to the 13-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 2nd down and 8.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup.
Here's Carr. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A.T. Perry. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Saints use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Well, on that connection, it looked like they maybe had some pre-play communication. Maybe one of them noticed an area that was open to the defense to get the pass to.
When you put the time in, sometimes you have that great silent communication that you just noticed right there, because the best quarterback-receiver combos in the NFL, they know how to make those adjustments at the line of scrimmage when they see something pre-play, and they got it done there.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is, and his first throw of the game. But I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I noticed his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, "Let's go, big boy. You're still our leader."
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Got to get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward, incomplete pass. Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They're going to try and throw. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And now the football's going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And it's caught. Touchdown. Juwan Johnson, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So remember now, this was all set up by the stop defensively on 4th down. That's what got them this great field position. And then 2 plays later, they're already in the end zone.
Yeah, partner, funny how it works like that, huh? That's a momentum swing amusement park style. Your defense comes off the field, bouncing, grooving, they're fired up, and it carries over to the other side of the ball.
Here's Groupie for the PAT. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead.
14, Jets, nothing.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. On the return is Xavier Gibson. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They've shown very little offensively to this point. Well, neither team has really. And they come up here now, 1st down. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Hall. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second and 3. Here's Rodgers to throw. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Here's second and 10. Now Carr. And this is incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown, New Orleans. Third touchdown pass now for Derek Carr. And the Saints take a 3-touchdown lead. Boy, still in the first quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
That certainly would be history in the making, wouldn't it, partner? I'm glad we're here to actually watch and see if it actually happens, although, like you, I have my doubts, but they are firmly in control of this game.
Groupie able to add the PAT, and it's now 21-0. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense... Randall Cobb on the breakaway! And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back, and he's going to get this inside the 30.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for the Jets.
Hall on a give up the middle. And he can only manage to get a couple. Second and 8 coming up.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Hall again on second down. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll run with Hall. And this time he is in.
Yes.
Breece Hall taking it in from a yard out. And the Jets are able to cut into that deficit. Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and that'll cut the lead to 21-7.
Score, Saints 21, Jets 7.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. The Saints with the football here to begin quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47.
It's a gain of 3. First down, Saints.
Now Carr. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Perry, the man in motion. Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Carr. Oh, and that is incomplete.
He decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Back to the ground. It's Kamara. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now look at this. 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. That is caught. Touchdown, New Orleans. Making 4 touchdown passes now for Derek Carr. And the Saints' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
The point after, good by Groupie. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. This one deep for Wilson, and that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
Meanwhile, Rodgers' throw into the hands of Cobb. And he'll be taken down right there at the 38. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On play action. Now Rodgers. Now the defense loses him. It's complete. Touchdown, Jets. Garrett Wilson, 62 yards. And the Jets are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Zerline now for the PAT. It's up and good, and it's now 28-14. Boy, Boy, still a half plus to play, but it is a two-score game. They're going to go onside kick early. And the Saints hands team able to rein this one in. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Kamara up the middle. The 20, and they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards. Pretty explosive run on that inside handoff, and when you're a runner of his caliber, you don't need a big crease.
You really don't, but also what we're seeing is an offensive line that's taking charge at the point of attack, aren't we? Not only are they controlling the initial contact, they're actually utilizing what they call the strain, the next 2 to 3 seconds to continue to move people.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
On second down, here's Miller. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. In motion left here, one of their tight ends.
6-18.
Throwing his car on 3rd down. Forced out to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Solomon Thomas, they'd love to see that from him as he slips in for the sack.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both of these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the right direction for a start. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They'll go for it. It's Carr. He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown, Saints. Keith Kirkwood from 21 yards away. And the Saints are able to widen their advantage.
Okay, we need to double check here with Marvin because he keeps all of our good stats. But what I've got is 5 drives, 5 touchdowns, and they've got a nice, healthy lead.
Well, after the first drive, we thought things might be clicking. They're really clicking at this point. They're clicking about as much as they can click.
And right
I just said click a lot.
Yes, you did, but that's okay because the guy who's coordinating the defense, trying to slow them down,
Good luck.
He's going to have hair that looks like mine very soon. Not much of it.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. He's to the 15, 10, 5, and he will score. Touchdown, Jets. It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Well, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
Now Zerline on and the extra point. And the lead will be cut down to 14. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. On the return, it's Taylor from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board.
Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
And that's how you throw for a whole heap of yards in a game. You get efforts like that from your receivers. How about him laying out for that catch?
Yeah, excellent. Makes the quarterback look a whole lot better. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here.
It's a gain of 5.
Now Carr throwing on second down.
18-yard line.
And did he get the feet down? Yes, touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
Groupie able to add the PAT. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Jets 21.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively offensive. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Lonnie Johnson picks it. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. I mean, at this point,